This is ABC7 News at 6. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilgus. Thank you for joining us. Mosaic now apologizing for not notifying the public sooner about a sinkhole that dumped more than 215 million gallons of toxic wastewater into the aquifer that supplies water to millions of people in Florida.
Company standing by its word that this is not a threat to public health. Mosaic officials say they immediately notified the EPA and the DEP, as well as Polk County commissioners when the incident first happened. But it did not inform nearby residents for nearly 3 weeks. At today's Polk County Commission meeting, Mosaic's senior vice president of phosphate said he, quote, regrets and apologizes for not providing information sooner. Meanwhile, in Manatee County, Mosaic is applying for a nearly 3,600-acre expansion to its Wingate phosphate mining site.
But residents who live nearby worry about potential negative impacts that the mining could have on their health. ABC7's Kate Flexter spoke to those residents today and joins us now with their story. Kate.
Haley and Scott, the application meeting for that expansion was set for this month, but now it's been rescheduled for January. Mosaic adding that it's unrelated to the sinkhole incident.
Debbie and Ricky Mafera have lived in their home in Mayaca City for more than 20 years. They literally built it brick by brick and hope to leave it to their daughter.
So we built it for.
Yeah.
And of course we want to enjoy it for another 50 or 60, right?
Yeah.
But now they worry that might not be possible. 10 miles away from their home is Mosaic Fertilizer's Wingate phosphate mine, and the company is applying to expand 3,600 acres, an expansion that would put that mining not miles, but feet away from their home.
Literally,
Across the street.
I could almost throw a baseball and hit them.
Like many in the area, their water comes straight from a well on their property, and they worry about the potential impacts the mining could have on water quality.
Well, you're cooking with it, you're cleaning with it, you're bathing with it. It's a natural resource that you use.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't be allowed to tamper with a natural resource that's taken for granted for people who live on wells.
A fear only intensified when they heard the news of the sinkhole in Mulberry and the nearly 3-week delay before the public was notified.
They're just putting us in a state of fear. I mean, I see what the people in Mulberry are going through, and they're not taking care of them, so I don't expect them to take care of us.
But Mosaic says there was no issue with the drinking water, and the company continues to do on and off-site testing.
That's all, very important that everyone understands that while it's a significant situation, that we had contained it and there was no risk to public health.
As for the Wingate location, Mosaic said, quote, we have received questions from folks in Manatee County about water safety in regards to the sinkhole. Mosaic wants to assure our neighbors who live near Wingate mine operations their water remains safe. But the Maferas aren't convinced.
I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just scared. I mean, everything I've ever worked for is in jeopardy right now. Our peace and quiet out here. This is why we moved out here. This is why I built this place. It's just a sanctuary for us.
Mosaic says it does community engagement events and is open to addressing any concerns the public might have. Back to you.
All right, Kate, thank you. After 30 years, a Suncoast cold case is finally closed. Sarasota County Sheriff's investigators say they have found the man responsible for the 1985 beating of Doris Walker. Detectives say Walker was severely attacked by her then boyfriend, Alan Schultz. The beating left Walker a paraplegic, and in 2004 she died from medical complications. This would have upgraded the charges against Schultz to homicide, but he had disappeared. The sheriff's office released an age progression photo of Schultz in 2014 in hopes of tracking him down. Investigators say he had changed his name to Alan Sherwood and was living in North Carolina.
We're highly trained investigative persons and relentless in our pursuit of the truth in these incidents. And some people call them cold cases. We refer to them now as long-term cases. So this just took us a long time to get to where we knew we eventually would get.
Sherwood died from cancer in 2003, and since his body was cremated, investigators compared fingerprints from his 1988 Collier County arrest and identified a positive match to his 1985 arrest here.
Sarasota City and county officials learning from a successful homeless shelter in Tallahassee today in an effort to fix the problem here on the Suncoast. The Kearney Center for Comprehensive Emergency Services is a facility built from a public-private partnership. They spoke to local leaders about successfully helping the homeless with a dignified approach. The center's founder believes that success can translate to Sarasota.
We've created a safe, respectful environment. It's healthy. There's no bed bugs. There's no communicable diseases. There's nobody with knives and guns. There's no fighting at night.
We're at a point now where we really need to do something, but we need to have a good plan.
Some county and city leaders recently visited that shelter in Tallahassee, and another visit is planned in the coming months.
Detectives are still investigating an incident that led to the cancellation and rescheduling of July's NAACP-led community conversation with Sarasota police. That's when an AR-7 and 700 rounds of ammo were stolen from a home on 6th Street, and an AK-47 and 1,000 rounds of ammunition were stolen from a house nearby on Old Bradenton Road. A suspect in the first burglary was arrested and still remains behind bars, but no arrests have been made in the burglary at the Old Bradenton Road location. Police ask anyone with information to call them.
And now for a check on our forecast, we're going to head over to Bob.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'll tell you, we're looking at some dry conditions again this afternoon. Not much going on here as expected. Tomorrow should be similar too. A lot of dry air is really just hanging to the north and west of us currently. Some of that dry air has entrained across the state, and that is not allowing us to see much in terms of rainfall. The temperatures are there, though. Heat index has cooled a little bit. It's 96. It was at 99 just an hour ago. West winds are at 9. The pressure 2994. That's been holding steady over the past hour. Some showers along the East Coast, but yesterday this was really exploding, just to show you that that dry air is around. And closer to home, we've had a few showers pop up, and notice what's happened in the last couple of hours. That we had one or two popping up in the Tampa Bay area. They grow, they get into that dry air, and then they fade away quite quickly. Not enough moisture around really to keep these storms going that long. Well, more in our forecast. Take a look at 2 storms in the Atlantic coming up in a few minutes. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. A main evacuation route on the Suncoast could soon get a makeover. The 2-lane River Road in Venice is littered with potholes and patches. Now, a developer building a huge subdivision nearby is offering to put up at least $20 million of its own money to expand it from US 41 to West Villages Parkway, as well as widen it to 4 lanes.
We began a discussion. County staff said, you know, kind of almost a joke, would you be willing to consider maybe widening a section? And we talked about it as a developer and said, you know, it's probably the right thing to step forward and see if we can make that happen.
Work to widen the road could still be years out. West Villages is now looking into which contractors will do the work.
Hurricane Hermine aftermath on the Suncoast. Still to come tonight, how much sea turtle nesting season was affected by that storm.
Plus, state workers getting recognition for their response to the Pulse nightclub shooting.
Stand out in your new wild Lexus. Lease a new 2016 Lexus ES 350 for only $329, or enjoy 0.9% APR, just $329, exclusively at Wild Lexus of Sarasota on Clark Road.
ABC7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you weeknights at 5.
So you've decided to go to college. That's cool. So pop quiz. Which is a better way to earn your degree? Commute to college and fill your gas tank, get stuck in traffic, drive in bad weather, try to find a parking space, walk a half-mile to class, or learn online at Independence University. You don't go to college. College goes to you. That's independence. That's Independence University. And all your supplies, including a brand new laptop and tablet, are included with tuition. Independence U, for an independent you.
1-800-350-9872.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
At Sunset Subaru in Sarasota, we make sure you get the most for your money. More years, more miles, more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. And right now, you can lease the most award-winning small SUV on the planet. A new 2016 Subaru Forester for just $209 a month. Complimentary maintenance included. At Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Get ready, college football fans. When you buy a $5 or more Fantasy 5 ticket and enter your team's drawing, you could win great prizes like team merchandise, tickets to your team's games, and other bowl game experiences. You could even win a championship weekend prize pack in Tampa or $10,000 cash. Fantasy 5 from the Florida Lottery. Just imagine.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Stand out in your new wild Lexus. Lease a new 2016 Lexus RX 350 for only $419, or enjoy 0.9% APR, just $419, exclusively at Wild Lexus of Sarasota on Clark Road.
Governor Rick Scott is requesting President Obama issue a major disaster declaration for Florida following Hurricane Hermine. That declaration would provide federal resources to help with recovery efforts for affected communities and businesses. We're also learning today that the state's property insurance industry didn't take a serious blow from the hurricane. As of Friday, 205 insurance companies had received nearly 15,000 claims, which are expected to cost about $80 million.
Hermine had a significant impact on Suncoast sea turtle nests. Marine Lab scientists say most nests were affected from Longboat Key south to Venice, although the majority fortunately hatched before the storm hit. Scientists are considering nearly 700 nests to be total washouts, meaning they're unlikely to produce any hatchlings because their markers were washed away and the nests can't be found. The storm has left most staff now digging for the remaining nests still in place.
We had to assess the damages and see what was left. We have a couple ways of doing that. You might see a nest totally washing out. We will dig down and try to find some of the nests that are marked in such a way that we can find them again.
Despite the damage done, this has already been a record year for sea turtle nesting. Scientists say it's possible nests are still around without their markers, so beachgoers are encouraged to be on the lookout until the end of nesting season, which happens the end of October 31st.
Well, we hope the ones that are still around are doing well.
Hatching and then heading for the Gulf.
Right.
We'll be right back with more details on the upcoming forecast.
Today's Hooters word of the day is referee. Register today's word by midnight at mysuncoast.com, and you and 3 friends could be headed to a Bucks game in style. When tropical weather threatens the Suncoast, we're here for you. And when Hermine bore down, you helped us tell this story. From story tips to dramatic pictures and shocking videos.
Thank you to all of our fans.
It's Lincoln's summer sales event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKZ for only $299 per month, or a 2016 Lincoln MKX, Lincoln's premium sports utility vehicle, for $339 per month. We also have a great selection of certified pre-owned vehicles. Drive with the confidence of a 6-year, 100,000-mile comprehensive warranty and complimentary roadside assistance. Alex Karras Lincoln, family owned and operated, and winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award. We are located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Getting older shouldn't mean giving up all the things she loves to do. It should just mean, well, finding new ways to do them. Right at Home's professional team thoughtfully selects caregivers to provide help with personal care, housekeeping, and of course, meal preparation.
Oh, that smells so good. Oh, and it tastes good too.
We can provide the right care right at home.
We've been slow smoking over oak for more than 45 years. And while sticking to tried and true traditions is kind of our thing, it doesn't hurt to throw something new in the smoker every now and then. Come get some slow smoked chicken wings at Sonny's Barbecue. Order them as an appetizer or as part of a combo with pork, baby back ribs, or both, starting at $10.99. Sonny's Barbecue. Local pitmasters since '68.
Welcome to the all-new Seymour Buick GMC on the island of Venice.
Seymour smiles.
Seymour quality selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
Seymour for your trade.
Seymour Savings.
It's the Buick 2016 model year sell down. Now get 20% below MSRP on select Encore models in stock. That's nearly $5,000 below MSRP on the 2016 Buick Encore.
Seymour now at Seymour Buick GMC on the island of Venice. Go to SeymourBuickGMC.com.
Very few showers around.
Yeah, we're feeling
pretty
the
unusual,
heat.
Bob.
It's still hot.
Yeah.
You know, you go through all these months of heat, and you're looking forward to that first cold front.
You need the
Nothing
relief.
better.
Yeah, but it's even above average, though, temperature-wise, so that's not very good as far as that goes. We're going to see this trend, too, continue, unfortunately, for at least through the weekend. High temperatures will be slightly above average. Benway's a webcam showing us a lot of sunshine out there today. I guess it's good for folks going on the waters and also heading to the beaches. It's pretty nice there. Temperature is still pretty warm, though. 89-degree water temperature, keeping things warm despite the west wind, which normally cools things down a little bit. And this is a sunrise. Jacqueline Crane sending this one in. You can see just a few clouds. There were a few isolated showers this morning. That's what we're looking at again tomorrow morning. Just one or two lone showers in the Gulf of Mexico, kind of working their way onshore. We have an upper level low spinning off the southeast United States, and that is bringing us this upper level wind anyway, some drier air our way, and that continues to be the case today. So limited shower and thunderstorm activity. Orlando yesterday was just blowing up with storms. Today there's some activity there, but not nearly as much. Well, for us, one or two lone showers popped up in Tampa Bay, then they moved off to the southeast, and there's still a little light rain shower there. And elsewhere, things are quiet now into DeSoto County, where we had 4 storms there just about an hour ago. Currently at the airport, yes, sunny and hot. Temperatures in the upper 80s still at this hour, and looks like temperatures will stay warm right through the 11 o'clock hour into the, for the most part, low 80s by 11 o'clock, 29.